What are the key estate planning documents every senior should have in place? Can a trust protect your assets? And when do you need one? How can you or your parents plan ahead for a future long-term care need? I'm Ethan Huizenga, attorney and owner of the Huizenga Law Firm PC, and this is the Siouxland Senior Planning Radio Show. Since I'm a lawyer, we've got to start by getting the fine print out of the way. Since legal advice is extremely personal, you shouldn't take anything said on this program as legal advice. After all, I haven't met you, and I don't know anything about you, your health, your family, your finances, your fears, or, most importantly, your hopes and dreams. Instead, my hope is that what you hear on this program will be educational and thought-provoking. Welcome back to our Estate Planning Essentials for Seniors series. In the last episode, we talked about wills, one of the main tools in an estate planner's toolbox. Today, we're going to take a closer look at another important estate planning document, the financial power of attorney. As a reminder, estate planning has three main parts: control while you're alive and well, taking care of yourself and your loved ones if you become incapacitated or disabled, and giving what you have to the people you want, when you want, and in the way you want. A financial power of attorney is an essential tool for the second part, taking care of yourself and your finances if you become unable to do so. So what is a financial power of attorney? In Iowa, a power of attorney is a legal document that gives someone else the authority or the power to act on your behalf in financial matters. This person is called an attorney in fact, or agent. A financial power of attorney can be broad or limited in scope, depending on your needs and preferences. For example, you can give your agent the power to manage your bank accounts, pay your bills, file your taxes, sell your property, and make investment decisions. Or you could limit your agent's powers to a specific task or a specific time period. It's important to choose your agent carefully. Your agent should be someone you trust completely, who is responsible and reliable, and who has your best interests at heart. They should also be someone who is, in fact, willing and able to take on the responsibilities of being your agent. You can name more than one agent in your financial power of attorney document. If you do, you can require them to act jointly, which means they must act together and agree on every decision, or separately, which means they can act independently of each other. It's also important to keep your financial power of attorney document up to date. If your agent is no longer able or willing to act on your behalf, or if you change your mind about who you want to be your agent, you can revoke your power of attorney and create a new one, as long as you have the mental ability to make and understand those changes, that is. Now let's talk about when a financial power of attorney comes into effect. In Iowa, a power of attorney can be immediate or springing. An immediate power of attorney is effective immediately upon signing, while a springing power of attorney only becomes effective if and when you become incapacitated. It springs into effect. Choosing between an immediate and springing power of attorney depends on your personal circumstances and preferences. An immediate power of attorney ensures that your agent can act on your behalf right away without the need for a court order or other formalities. However, an immediate power of attorney also means that your agent has the power to act on your behalf even if you are still capable of managing your own affairs. They can access your financial information even though you may not need or want them to. A springing power of attorney, on the other hand, requires someone to declare you incapacitated before your agent can act on your behalf. In both cases, it's important to ensure that your financial power of attorney is durable, which means it remains in effect even if you become incapacitated. Finally, let's talk about some common misconceptions about financial power of attorney documents. One myth is that if you create a power of attorney, you lose control over your finances. This is not true. You can still manage your own finances as long as you are able to do so. Another myth is that a power of attorney is only for seniors. In fact, anyone can benefit from having a power of attorney regardless of age or health. Accidents and illnesses can happen, and it's important to have a plan in place to ensure that your financial affairs are taken care of in the event you become incapacitated. A third myth is that appointing someone as your financial power of attorney will give that person access to bank information and enable them to write checks after your death. Unfortunately, that's not the case either. The authority given to someone under a financial power of attorney only lasts for as long as you, the principal, are alive. Once you are no longer living, your agent no longer has the authority to act on your behalf. Now, last week, I promised to show you how a financial power of attorney and a will are different. And of course, there are many differences, which you can hear from what we just discussed today. But this last myth is the biggest distinction. The power of attorney document is only valid while you're alive, and the will only starts to work for you after you pass away. And that's it for today. Tune in next week to hear about the other power of attorney document every senior needs to have in their estate plan on the Siouxland Senior Planning Radio Show. I always feel like it goes without saying, but please, please, please do not take legal action on your own because you heard it on this program. If you want to dig deeper on something you heard today, the Huizenga Law team would be happy to schedule a one-on-one vision meeting at our office in Orange City, where we can talk about your unique goals for your legacy. Just give us a call at 712-737-3885. You can learn more about elder law and estate planning issues on our website by visiting SiouxlandSeniorPlanning.com. And remember, it's not too late to protect everything you or your loved ones have worked so hard to build.